You have a choice ahead of you. Loads of people go missing in this kind of part.
So you're prepared to abandon your orcish green murderous girlfriend? Then?
Look. Shut up, murderer! This was your plan the whole time! Tuppence, can I ask you a question?
That escalated way quicker than I thought it would.
Kainor!
Marble City of Kainor. Do you mind? I was speaking. Is that it? Is that it?
Why don't we just go against the direction of all the jobbies?
Scene 6. The streets of Kainor and the Adventurers Guild. Congratulations, adventurers! You've made it back to the famed marble city of Kainor, yet not all is well, it seems. There's a general air of panic and unease. Hear ye, the Archmage... what did we call again? Edriel?
Ilariel, he's my best friend.
Ilariel.
I know that.
Hear ye, the Archmage Ilariel is dead. Cries the herald in the city square. The Arcane University has sealed its doors for the time being, and one Reginald Seymour Dibley is wanted by the City Watch for questioning. So, several posters are strewn across the city, very kind of Harry Potter-esque, of a very startled-looking Reginald, wanted, kind of above them.
My name is... Yes, what?
Anything on there about money?
What?
Anything on there about money?
What do you mean?
A bounty for Murder Boy.
Oh.
You guys absolutely stink.
Yes. You mean as a result of the sewer?
No, yeah, because you've been in the sewer.
Oh, I see.
Is there like a tap you can sit under for a while?
There is the big fountain in the main city.
Marvelous. Go contaminate the fountain with your rat feces and sewer slime.
Yeah!
I suppose if I'm going to meet my beloved, I should probably jump in the fountain as well.
Now, what are you doing?
Well, I'm incidentally, from now, call me Ian from now on, okay?
What?
Wink. My name's Ian.
His name from now on is Ian Wink.
Ian Wink, yes.
You said it was Reginald Seymour Dibley.
Yes, while we're in the city.
A liar and a murderer.
No, I'm just trying to protect myself.
Why are we calling you Ian?
Because they're looking for me as Reginald. And I'm innocent, but until I can prove myself innocent, I'm in danger. I'll be executed.
But there is a reward for your capture.
Yes, and people might notice you if you go and start bathing in the city fountain.
Well, I'm going to continue. I'm going to be a smelly man called Ian.
Or perhaps if only you had a spell that could help you out in the situation.
I'm going to use my disguise spell.
Oh, what's your disguise? Being called Ian.
Yes. No, I'm going to disguise myself as chief of the city guard.
Right.
Wow.
Can you read out the limitations of the disguise self?
Sure, why not? You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends, or until you use your action to dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and can appear thin, fat, or adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. So yeah, I can.
Be a dog.
I think. You said you're 6 foot?
Yes.
Make yourself 7 foot. Go on, this will be funny.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah, go on, this will be funny. Big tall chief of the guard.
7 foot dog.
I just love the idea that you cast disguise self and just stick a fake mustache on. You're already have a mustache. So,
God. Well, I'm going to remove my mustache.
right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Who's this guy?
It's Ian Wink.
Ian Wink.
Yes.
It's me, guys, look, it's me, it's Reg.
But all you've done is shave your moustache off.
Oh well, I haven't cast my spell yet.
Oh right, I see.
I can't wait to see what the spell does.
Wow, because that was amazing. You probably don't even need to use the spell, I reckon.
All I need is a graphic image of the chief of the town guard.
You're very good at drawing.
Or you could just go for a town guard.
Or yeah, I'm going to be just a random town guard. Yeah.
You're good at drawing.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. There we go. Okay, I am ready to do this.
I ripped this off a beggar's foot. And,
Oh God.
Okay. So that's a first level spell, Steve. So you cast one of your first level spell slots for the day. So you can do one more level 1 spell this long rest. So in doing that, you disguise yourself as one of the city guard. And as a result, you can go clean yourself up and you can walk kind of safely around the city. So in terms of now that you're inside the Kainor city, probably the first place you might want to go to is the Kainor Adventuers Guild. That would hand in the quest that you were on when you got captured by the hill giants, get that loot back, then you'll get paid for it. And also, there's a good chance they might know something about the Laughing Guild.
What was the name of this place?
The Adventure Guild.
The Kainor
Adventure Guild does sound like the most logical place to go, boys.
It's basically the job center for adventurers.
Ah, yeah, we should probably do that. Get paid, find out where my girlfriend is, that sort of thing.
Getting paid sound good. Let's go do that.
All right, let's do it.
Roll!
Finally, you make your way to the Kainor Adventurers Guild. A disinterested gnome sits behind the desk, scribbling in a ledger. He looks up. All appointments to see the guildmaster are booked in for the next 3 weeks. He drones monotonously. Please take a number and return when your time is called.
Excuse me, we're here on official city guard duty.
Do you have a warrant?
I left it in the printer.
But 20% off, you know, if you use my voucher.
I've drawn you one.
Yes, here I do. I have one right here.
This is a piece of cow flesh with a balloon drawn on it.
Yeah, it's the latest design. We changed printers since the last one didn't give us 20%
Roll
off.
deception with disadvantage.
11.
I roll again.
Good luck. Oh.
Is that bad?
7, yes.
She sort of looks at you. Are you really one of the city guard? You sort of see her hovering kind of underneath like she's about to press a button.
Okay, boys, he's in some pickle. Does anybody have any magical abilities that we can use to get out of this sticky situation?
We could just shout, he's a murderer.
Do you think that will work or make things worse?
It'll work for us.
We've come here to collect the bounty.
Yes, but I need the alarm not to be raised. So we can collect the bounty and find out where my girlfriend is.
So I can have her convicted for murder.
No, shut up.
I'm just kind of distracted because anyone knows how hot this gnome is.
What?
Anyone noticed how hot the gnome is? You know, about when she said take a number. Jesus God.
Like, I don't want
I thought I
to...
was going to jizz out a hamstring.
Why is he wearing several chests with a smiley face drawn on the top?
Know you nothing of halfling fashion?
Also, I don't want to, how many tits has the gnome got? This is purely for an academic interest.
3.5.
3, see, there's more than 2.
I don't mind.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What's half a tit?
A tit.
I've got charm person.
Now, if you do the charm person, you'll get advantage on the persuasion. However, she will know she's had a spell cast on her.
Anyone got any better ideas?
Kill her with the axe.
Honestly, it's a pretty good idea.
Or this is just a suggestion, out of the blue. Well, what is your persuasion/deception skills?
My persuasion is +5, and perception is +4.
If only you had something in your skill set that could maybe help you.
Something in my skill set.
Well, you are. I was just thinking more talk to her, as in you are a well-known aristocrat.
Oh, I see.
in the
Yes,
city.
yes. I'll just try and talk to her. Yes, fair enough. Never thought of that. Boys, I'm an aristocrat. I've got charm and influence. I'll try and persuade her to overlook this anomaly. Hello, gnome. What's your name?
Well, first of all, you can start from not calling me gnome.
Yeah, you insensitive prick.
My name's Sheila.
Sheila. That's a gorgeous name. I'm sorry for calling you gnome. Just I was so distracted by your natural beauty.
Well, my particular body shape tends to put people off,
I think 3.5 tits is the perfect number of tits.
Devil.
Master Wilhelm. Roll for me persuasion.
18 plus 5, 23.
Oh, go on. I suppose I can let you see the guild master.
Thank you very much indeed. To the guild master.
So,
Just as I'm passing, Sheila, can I take your number?
Get the fuck.
I'll write that down on this bit of cowhide.
Right.
Bit racist from old Sheila.
Okay, so you made it into the Guildmaster's.
She'll come round.
The Guildmaster's Hall. So he's an elderly sort of adventurer, clearly retired to set up the Kainor Adventuers Guild. So as he turns around, he looks rather surprised. Master Wilhelm, I thought you would have been dead for sure.
No. I can wriggle my way out of any sticky situation.
I can see that, but who's your friends?
This over here, this is Stigford Stoneheart.
The very same.
This over here is...
Ian Wink.
Yep, Ian Wink. And this is Tuppence. Well, he's got more than... He's got quite a few titles, haven't you, Tuppence?
Bastard of the mountains, legend of terror of the taverns, stomper of puddles, splitter of women, satisfier of orcs.
Quite. So, I see that you've got the loot back from the barbarian cave. I'm sure Sheila out front can write up the appropriate amount for the loot.
There was one more thing. Gord's a gut ripper. She's playing tonight at what is either a live music venue or a comedy club. It's difficult to tell. I don't suppose you know anything about that.
People roll perception for me.
2.
15.
14.
You guys notice that on
Sorry,
the
5.
Guildmaster's table, there's some coins with 2 faces. One smiling, one crying on his desk.
Look at that.
Doesn't it look like the hilt of my dagger?
Yes, there's a smiley face and a frowny face. Look, your smiley faces. There you go.
You think cats have nightmares?
I do think they have nightmares, but not about the things that we would have nightmares about.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Perhaps the shorter you are, the more intense the nightmares.
Jesus,
Mine are pretty intense.
mine are not great.
Back to the plot. Sorry,
I figured you were paying attention.
what were you asking?
We were asking whether you knew the whereabouts of Gorza Gut Ripper and the live show she's playing this evening.
So you hand him the flyer. He sort of looks it over.
Oh, sorry, that's 20% off printing. Here's the actual flyer.
What are you wanting in with these lot for?
What?
The Laughing Guild. What do you know?
What do you mean, what do I know?
Well, what do you know?
But I'm asking you, what do you know? That's why I'm here.
That's a side venture I'm involved in.
Oh, my dagger. It's so heavy. I'm just going to lay it on the table for a minute in full view. Ah, there we go. That's better.
Where do you get that?
It's mine.
It's an Ian Wink family heirloom.
Yes.
He uses it for murdering.
No?
No.
Listen, I don't want any trouble from the Laughing Guild. All right? So, if you're here on official business for the Kainor Adventuers Guild, we'll pay up, we'll settle debts, you can be on your way. But if you're after something a little bit more unscrupulous, then maybe we could talk.
What?
Sheila.
I'm not. That gnome is not going to fuck you.
She will. She will.
She will file for sexual harassment.
Well, there'll be no harassment about it.
What do you
need
boys
to
reckon?
find out what your lady's been in amongst.
Nah.
I think you're correct.
If you're looking for other jobs, and he goes back and he pulls out a poster of Reginald. This guy's the hot topic. Apparently murdered the Archmage.
How could somebody that attractive kill an archmage?
What?
Well, they could stab him with a dagger, probably.
Yeah, dagger.
Yeah, big dagger.
Yeah, I'm just going to take mine and put it back in my...
And then start crying and jump through a portal like a...
Hang on a second. At which point he goes into his desk, pulls out a vial.
Oh, ow, ow, it fucking stings. Ow.
You smell better now.
I do,
Oh,
that's
no.
shitty.
Reginald Dibley. I didn't expect you to walk into the guild.
Nobody expects Reginald Dibley.
Oh, dear.
So, this is an interesting one. Quite a commotion you've caused.
Quite a commotion that his girlfriend's caused.
Look, I'm sure it's all a complete misunderstanding.
She murdered my master, the
I'm sure
Archmage.
his master fell on his own sword.
No, he didn't.
Look, I don't work for the Laughing Guild, but I know where they are, and I can set up a meet.
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, I've even got a contract that's come in from one of them. Gaunt fella. Yeah, Bit creepy. Anyway, he wanted me to acquire a certain item I can't put out to regular adventurers. So, what I'm saying is, you do this job for me, on the down low, not official Kainor business. I can maybe pull some strings, maybe clear that bounty on you, and set up a introduction with the Laughing Guild.
Okay, I will say my girlfriend is playing the show tonight at 8 p.m. as we discussed. So I'm down for it as long as we can get it done in an afternoon.
I mean, you could just put our name on the door.
Yeah, can you put our name on the door?
Again, I'm not part of the Laughing Guild. It's quite secretive in who they let in as members.
How much?
You do this job for me, we can sort something out. The guild master moves back, pulls out a contract, again, wax seal with the two faces kind of on it, breaks it open. He's after the contact. He's after something called the Necrolumen, a book. Again, Stu, you will know this as a Book of the Dead. Not from your god, but from the imperial god, Azmodan, basically Edros's boss.
Right.
He wants you to get this book for him. Now, the problem is down in the crypt below the basilica in the main city. To get to it, you have to go through the temple of none other than Azrael himself. But you get that book for the contact, I'll set up a meeting for you next week.
Meeting for next
But what
week.
about your
Yeah,
girlfriend?
this is the thing. She's playing tonight in the city. We've established it. Yeah.
But we agreed to it. Can he get in to see his girlfriend tonight?
I can put a word in.
Let's do it.
And we don't need to hand over him.
Now, first of all, how do you feel, Stu, stealing from Azmodan?
I feel devoted to my own god, Edros, who has his own reasons for doing things. And besides, this symbol of the happy face and the sad face, that is a symbol of Azmodan, you're saying?
No. That is of this mysterious organization known as the Laughing Guild.
Yeah, exactly.
The two faces.
So if he is a follower of Azmodan and a member of this guild, I feel fine about it.
Again, the Azmodan is the imperial god of the dead. This contact wants something from him.
Right.
But he described this fellow as a gaunt fellow. That was a bit creepy.
Yes.
If only he had been mentioned before.
Stegford. Stegford.
Yes?
This book.
What?
What does it do?
Again, roll religion or history for me.
Where are we? 11.
11. So you're fairly, you know a lot of the dead gods lore, that sort of thing. So basically, the way that gods work in this is if a culture prays or has a common belief enough, they will a deity into existence. So Edros was a mountain dwarven god of the dead and rebirth and all that, and he presides over that particular territory.
Sure.
The Empire, much bigger, millions of worshippers, they worship Azmodan, who, a bit like when the Romans kind of took over, it's like you're allowed to keep your god, but our god is superior.
Right.
That's kind of the situation that's kind of going on here. So, and the Necrolumen is a book that is a way of controlling the dead, or managing the dead, or even banishing the dead back.
With that book, we could possibly bring your master back.
Would you be able to bring the master back? Probably not. He would have been claimed by Azmodan, so he
But
will,
doesn't Edros guard the wheel that decides whether people go round again or not?
yes, for the local.
Bureaucracy.
Yep, pretty much.
So if we just get this book, we get a stack of cash.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, and
I think we're
introduction to the
meddling. I
Laughing
think we're
Guild.
meddling with forces we can't possibly comprehend. But sure, why not?
You know what? There's no way I'm getting into my girlfriend's show tonight. I understand. If it has to be a week, let's do it.
I mean, he can get you. At least said he's going to have a word.
Well,
I can pass a message.
He said, "I'll have the word," and the thing is, like, when you say, I'll try and make the party if I can."
I've been dying to go to this gig.
That's a Facebook maybe. You know.
I want to hear it. First of all, I want to see if she's real. First of all, I want to see what type of music she plays. Honestly, unless it's barbarian rock, it's guff. Utter guff.
Look,
We just sing songs about slaughter, shagging. What else is there?
look, she's real. Okay.
I think we've established that she's real at least.
I'm still in some doubt. But if it means that we can get you off the hook,
Yes.
and we can maybe get in to see your girlfriend, and then maybe Sheila could give me.
You're not going to be able to fuck that gnome.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck that now.
That gnome's not okay.
I'm gonna fuck that up. Don't you worry about it.
Okay.
But what do you think, though?
I wonder about this shadowy organization, if they've received any extra prosperity at the cost of my own area.
Well,
We go after the book.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I think cats do have nightmares.
Yeah.
You get flashes and visions, seem to be depicting an ancient battle. Down the kind of back wall, you see these ornate statues to all his champions, except the final plinth is empty.
I'm freaked out. I've seen this statue and a nightmare, vision, dream.
You see a book treated somewhat reverently.
We are not alone in here.
Who dare steal from me? You want my book? 3 trials await.
Enjoying Halfwits? Then let's spread the word and get it out in front of as many eyeballs and D&D groups as possible. We have some great stuff coming up, so make sure you like and subscribe, and maybe even check out the Patreon where you can get the next episode early, as well as extra goodies from our friends over at Dungeonland. You can even come hang out with me later on as I play games badly over at Yindy Plays, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. A huge thank you to all the people who have helped support getting Halfwits off the ground. Keep being awesome, and I'll see you all next time.